All right, you guys. So I have a block with me tonight. I have a cushion that I'm currently sitting on, but I'll use it as a block a few times during class. Any kind pillows that you can add from your couch or from any bedroom of your house is usually great too. Just start bringing props with you. It's kind of fun to play around with household items and see how they can support you in your asana practice. So great to have all of you guys here with me on Tuesday. Thanks for coming. We're going to get into the shoulders, the chest, the hips, the core. We'll do some fun arm balances. And you guys can modify however much you want during class tonight. As always, it's your practice. So start in a child's pose. Your knees can go nice and wide apart. Sit back to your heels. Reach the arms out in front of you. And start to breathe deep breaths through your nose. Option to bring any prop or objects underneath your forearms, just bringing a little bit of lift to your forearms and softening through the armpit, the lats, the intercostals, and the chest down towards the mat. Maybe bending at the elbows and bringing the hands towards a prayer position above the head and then reaching them back forward, kind of flossing out the shoulders here a bit. And sometimes it feels good to just rest your hands on the back of your neck, on the back of your shoulder blades, and walk your elbows forward on the mat. And then breathe deep breaths as you start to open up in your torso, in your spine, in your neck, in your shoulders. As you're connecting your forehead to your mat, rock your head side to side a couple times. And while you're stimulating your third eye center, this focal point for your energy to channel into, window to the infinite, great drishti for meditation and for any kind of intention or emphasis you'd like to bring in for your practice. Stimulating that marma point, that energetic point of the body. Focus on how you want to feel at the end of your practice tonight. Set an intention that will help move you closer towards some goal that you're working on in your life right now. Using all of your time wisely. So using this time to practice any skills that support you off the mat in your life. Formulate an intention around that. Take a full breath in, holding that intention in your third eye center. Pause with the breath all the way in, top of your inhale. Hold it in, pausing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Open your mouth, full exhale, sigh it out. Come onto your forearms and move into a tabletop position in the lower half of your body. Staying grounded on your forearms. Make sure the joints are stacked and reach the right arm forward. Come high on the fingertips and soften the right arm and armpit down to the mat. Move your right hip back in space a little bit. Take a really big inhale into the right side of your body. And exhale. Soften and switch sides. Right forearm comes in. Left fingertips reaching forward. Big breaths now into the left lat, the left rib cage. Draw your left hip back a little bit. One more breath in. Soften as you exhale. And move your left forearm back onto the mat. Now spreading the fingers wide. If you have a block, you can put it between your index and your thumbs right away. Tuck your toes and hover the knees off the ground. So your lower body is still in a tabletop shape, but you're balancing on the balls of your feet. The knees and the shins are hovering. So feel this ramp up action in the belly right away. Stabilize in the core. Keep the spine long, looking straight down. Now keep your left knee and shin as low to the mat as you can and extend your right leg back behind you. If you did a leg workout today, this is going to feel really killer. Like I did. One more breath, lengthen the right leg a little bit longer behind you, and then switch sides. So grounding down the opposite ball of your foot, keeping the knee hovering close to the mat. Extension through your long leg. Hug the belly up to the spine. One more inhale. Exhale, both knees hover. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Lift the hips to dolphin. You can pedal the legs out a few times in dolphin, still warming up. Ground down through your palms, your forearms, big breaths into the backs of your legs, lifting the tailbone high to the sky. One more inhale. And then exhale, press both hands into the mat, lift both forearms up and off at the same time, and shift to plank. Maybe wider hands now, lowering the hips. Take a full inhale here. And exhale very slowly. Start bending the elbows to the rib cage. As slow as you can, the slowest chaturanga ever. About halfway. Keep slowly lowering down for 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes down. The chin can rest on the mat. Lengthen your legs and interlace the hands behind the tailbone. Roll your shoulders back. Press the knuckles to your heels. Lift just the chest off the mat. Stay grounded through your feet. Press the palms close together. Back of the neck long. Roll over to the right side a little bit. And then roll to the left side. And then one more time each way. Lift a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Tent the fingers wide off the mat. Lift the chest higher. Inhale. And look to the right. Dip the left shoulder way down to the mat. Pause here. And then open it back up. Inhale. Looking left, dipping your right shoulder down to the mat. Nice, guys. Inhale back to center. One more each way. Dipping left shoulder, looking right. Exhale. Inhale, roll it open. And exhale, dipping the right shoulder, looking to the left side. Inhale, roll open to the center. Everything comes back down. Plant the hands near the rib cage, tuck the toes, fire up the legs, press to plank on an inhale, and then lift the hips to your first downward facing dog and pedal out your legs. So already firing up a lot of muscles in your body. Use them to support you getting to the top of the mat safely. So find a stillness in your down dog. Work on lightly hopping the feet to your hands tonight. Engaging from the inner thighs up to the belly for that transition. Remember that. So full inhale in your down dog. Exhale, start to bend your knees, hips back, look forward. Bottom of the breath, everything empties out, and you hop the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, long spine, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, soften. Okay, are you guys getting tired of the tiptoe stuff yet? Inhale, rise high in the tiptoes. Exhale, lower down, Prapadasana tiptoe pose. Find the balance and bring the arms out to the sides. Lower the knees so the thighs are parallel, sitting a little bit off of the Achilles. Relax your shoulders. Everything is still firing up in the inner thighs and belly. Take a breath in. And exhale, slowly pressing into the balls of the feet and coming all the way to standing. Stay high on the balls of your feet. Reach through your fingers. Lift a little bit higher, the heels as high as you can off the mat. Full breath in. And exhale, back down. Slow and controlled. Back to your tiptoe pose. Hugging everything into your midline. Slowing it down to work harder. Pause at the bottom. Full breath in. Last time. Exhale, rising up. All the way to standing, high on your tiptoes, lift it all up, full breath in, and exhale. Heels relax, arms relax to your sides. Good job, everybody. Walk the feet to the front of your mat, fan the toes out, roll your shoulders a couple times, relax them away from your ears. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms, lean back, big circle, elbows down to the sides, tuck the ribs back in. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lean back and circle the arms. One more, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, circling everything open. Bring your hands into prayer, close your eyes, reminding yourself of your intention. Tadasana, hands to your sides. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, Urdhva. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps to the back of the mat. Drop your left knee down. Right ankle under right knee. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, left hand finds the back leg. Square your left hip forward. Reach the right arm up and back. Soften into your left hip. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, bend your right elbow, reach between your shoulder blades. Maybe reach the left arm up and back. Find the bind. Breathe into the shoulders for 3, for 2, and 1. Both hands come to the inside of your right foot. Walk it wider. Lift the left knee off the mat. Maybe come to your fingertips. Squeeze the right knee into the right arm. Bend deeper into the lunge. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, try to stay on the fingertips. If you're taking that variation, step to plank. Hold your plank on the fingertips. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, ground your palms down to the mat. Balance on just your right palm and bring the left arm in line with your body. So just balancing on the right palm. Keep everything squaring down. One more inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Left hand grounds, right arm in line with the body. Activating your whole line of core. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, chaturanga. Your choice, knees down or up. Inhale, cobra if you're ready. Up dog, heart presses through. Exhale, maybe another chaturanga, or lift your hips back up, down dog. And breathe. Maybe open mouth exhales anytime you want to release some heat. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the inner thigh. Turn your right fingers out to the right. Maybe come to the right forearm. Big breaths into your left hip crease. Any variation you want to take is fine. Start to square back off through your left leg. Inhale, point through your left toes. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Hug it in and pause here. Tap the left wrist with your knee. Inhale. Then squeeze the knee to the armpit. Exhale. And inhale, left leg back up to the sky. Lengthen through your toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze the belly and step the left foot between your hands. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana with the knee down. Reach the arms up. And exhale, right hand finds the back leg. Keep squaring your right hip forward, reaching the left arm up and back. Nice deep bend into your left knee. One more inhale here. Exhale, starting to bend your left elbow, reaching between your shoulder blades. Reach the right arm up as well. Maybe find your hands, finding your Gomukhasana arm bind. Breathe here for 3, just softening into your right and left shoulder and arms. For 2. And 1, inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, plant them on the inside of your left foot. Walk it a little wider and then lift the back knee off the mat again. Deep bend in your left knee, heart forward. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, right foot steps to the outside of the right wrist and you sit your hips low into a squat. Guys, with me? Nice. Sit up nice and tall through your spine. Take a full inhale. Exhale, start to lift your hips. Toe heel your feet into a wide leg chair alignment. So outer edges of the feet parallel. Reach your arms forward. Palms facing up. Draw the shoulders back into the sockets. Draw the tailbone slightly down. One more inhale here. Sit lower. Exhale, now come high on your tippy toes. Lifting the heels as high off the mat as you can. Place your palms to face down and come all the way to standing. Standing up high on your tippy toes, reaching the arms all the way up. Full inhale. And exhale, reach the arms forward and lower back down to this wide leg chair pose on your tiptoes. Going only as low as you want, how hard you want to work. And then coming back up. Inhale, reach the arms high on the balls of the feet. And exhale, lower to your wide leg chair, high on the tiptoes, and hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Ground your heels, forward fold. Good job, guys. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. All the way to standing. Inhale, arms reaching out and up to the sky. Exhale, flip your palms up, step the feet together, zip up through the inner thighs, take a breath in, lengthen more. And exhale, lean to the right. Press your hips way out over to the left side. Nice big lateral stretch. You guys look beautiful. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, leaning up and over to the left. Press your hips way out to the right side. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands onto your shoulders. Touch the elbows in front of you. Every time, touch them in front of you. Reach your elbows forward and up. Inhale. Reach them back and down. Exhale. Touch the elbows in front of you. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Tadasana, hands to your sides. Great job, you guys. We're going to do the other side and keep adding on to the sequence. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, long spine. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, big step back of your right foot to the back of the mat. Maybe walk it a little bit wider. Inhale, full Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge, rising it up. Drawing your tailbone straight down, stay high on the ball of your foot, and open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Nice, you guys. Now keep your left arm reaching back. Hook your right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Look down to your left foot. Press into your knee, lift the belly up and over your thigh. Keep reaching your left arm back. Now sweep the left arm down and forward. Bring yourself back up to crescent. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your tailbone. Stay high on the ball of the back foot. Add a little back bend. Drawing the knuckles down your back leg, lifting your chest up. Inhale here. Exhale, lead with your heart. Warrior 3. Back leg floats up and off of the mat. Straightening through both of your legs. Pressing the palms close together, drawing your shoulder blades along your spine. Looking down, the back of the neck stays long. Inhale, coming to standing with your right knee. Lift it all up, full breath in here. And exhale, twist to the other side, left arm, left hand outside of the right knee, right arm reaching back. Or go for the right foot already if you're ready. Here for 3, for 2, and 1. Come back through center. Warrior 3, airplane arms. Back to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands down. Float your left leg in plank. And you can drop the right knee to modify. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, float the leg back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Float the left leg back and set it down. Inhale, right leg floats off. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, float it back. Right knee, left elbow. Float it back, inhale. Chaturanga or down dog. You skip it. Cycle through, heart forward on the inhale in your up dog. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. And as soon as the heels settle to the mat, relax into this pose. Find your breath. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees. Look forward. Wait, just kidding. Don't hop. Just stay in your downward dog and inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open the inner thigh. Turn your left fingertips out or come down onto your left forearm or take any variation that you did on the left side. Start to square it all off. Right leg long, left forearm comes up if you set it down. Breath in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Hug it in. And then tap your right wrist. Inhale. And then squeeze the knee up to the armpit. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back up to the sky. Lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep the belly engaged and step the right foot between your hands. Left foot hops wider. Inhale, crescent lunge. And you settle in into the exhale. Lifting high on the ball of the back foot. Drawing your tailbone down, neutral pelvis here. Take another inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back, add a back bend. Knuckles pressing down your leg. Stay very grounded in both of your feet. One more inhale. Exhale, lead with your heart. Reach it forward. Warrior 3, left leg floating off the mat. Press your palms together. Press the knuckles away from you. Feel both legs strong and straight. Square your left hip down a little bit more. And come to standing with your left knee. Inhale, lifting it all up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Twisting from your low belly. Holding the right hand on the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Very nice, guys. Come back to center. Keep floating your left leg. Inhale. Through warrior three. Back to your crescent. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open your twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Stay deep in your bend of the right knee. Hooking just your left elbow, reaching the right arm back. Press the right knee into the left elbow a lot. Reaching your right arm back, maybe looking to your back heel. Last three. Last two. Last one, untwist. Back to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, plant them down. Bring your hands to the inside of your right foot and step the left foot up to a squat. Lower your hips. Okay, make sure you have some room in front of you. And let's practice neutral neck bakasana, neutral neck crow. So coming in first, regular crow, round spine, lifting high through your ankles and toes, and then looking back. Looking all the way back to the back of your mat. Neutral neck. Maybe you play with a step past that on your own, if you have one. Otherwise, just give that a go. I find it easier to come in with the gaze more at the fingers, and then once I have the balance and the engagement, to drop the head back. Yeah, very good work, guys. Nice. Okay, coming back to your squat. When you gave that a chance, make sure you have your block by you. Grab it and sit on your butt. Put the block between your inner thighs. Plant your feet. Yes, and it's okay if you don't have a block. Come down onto your back. Step the feet a little closer. And then point your toes and float your toes just like 2 inches off the ground. So your knees are pretty much stacked above your hips and you're pointing your toes down towards the mat. Okay, crossing your forearms behind the neck. If you can, one hand on each shoulder blade. Okay, do you guys already feel it? And we haven't even started. So do your best to keep your head on your forearms, and careful, your knees are going to want to plug into the belly. Try to force yourself to keep your toes just hovering above the ground and start to pulse. Little crunches. If you can, keep the gaze up to the ceiling. Squeeze your block. Keep checking in that your toes stay hovering above the mat, and feel better about this, knowing that I've already done a shitload of these today. Okay, last 10. Last 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Good job, you guys. Make it burn. 4. 3. 2. Okay, I hope you guys were feeling that. Remove the block, plant your feet, tuck your shoulder blades under, arms ground down, 1 vertebrae at a time, lift the hips up. Neutralizing the front line of the body, lifting the hips up nice and high, maybe rise onto your tippy toes here. And then bring your arms all the way up above the head on the ground and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time slowly. Okay, do you guys want to do that one more time? Let's do it. Okay, put the block back in. Cross your arms the other direction, so the other forearm in the front. Reach for your shoulder blades. Find those shoulder blades. Okay, squeeze the block. Come to your tippy toes and then float your tippy toes off the mat and start to crunch. Looking up. Squeeze the block. Keep your tiptoes hovering. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys. One more bridge to release, lifting your hips up. And then rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Rock and rolling along the muscles that line your spine, giving your spine a little bit of a massage. Keep your ankles and feet together for more challenge. Find momentum and roll up to Utkatasana chair pose. Ankles, feet together. Get here however you can, if that wasn't so smooth. Henry, not a good effort there. Just kidding, you guys. Sit lower. Knees behind toes if you look down. Take an inhale. And exhale, you guessed it, tiptoe pose. Lower down, Prapadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, open your arms into a wide twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Stay here if it's enough. Hands to prayer, twist. Hooking your left elbow on the outside of the knee. Press the palms, twist deeper. Stay here, side crow. Plant the hands, sit up onto the back of your left tricep. Lift the ankles up. Last 3 on that side. Nice, guys. 2, 1. Find the balance in the center. 2 taps of your knees forward and back to tiptoe pose. Tap. Nice job, Brian. And lift up. Good job, you guys. Open arm, left arm back, right arm forward. Finding prayer. Hook your right elbow outside of the knee. Press the palms together. Lift the belly up and over the thigh. Staying in the twist or taking your side crow. Sitting up onto the back of your right arm. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Good job, you guys. Pedal the legs out. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Neutralize the body through a nice little flow. Meet in your downward dog, please. All right, everybody, you're nice and warm now. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the inner thigh. So you can flip the dog to wild thing, option 1. Or lower your hips, just come to the outer side of your left foot. Start to find side plank. Right arm reaching up and back for your right ankle. Drawing your right heel into the glute. Breathing. Then coming back to your down dog, inhale, right leg up long. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Now side plank on the other side, left foot down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. To modify, set your right knee down. To challenge yourself, any other variation with your right leg. Anything that feels good here. Yes. Nice, guys. Left hand down, inhale, right leg back up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And go for your full prayer twist. Right hand pressing the thigh, hook the left tricep. Lift your belly up and over, press the palms, twist deeper, and build this pose. Lifting your back knee off the mat. If you have the bind, have a loose bind. Hop your left foot up to meet the right. Come to standing on your left foot with your bind and extend your right leg forward. Or deepening your twist. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Release your twist, plant the hands. Lift your left knee off the mat. Hop it a little bit closer. Option 1, you can go right to standing splits or a simpler hamstring stretch from right here, figure 4. Option 2, handstand from one leg. So planting your hands in front of your right foot and lifting your left foot just up about 90 degrees. Looking back at your left toes. Try to keep your hips square. Deep bend in the right knee, and then lift your left leg up to the sky as high as it'll go. Just bend your right knee right up into the thigh. Try to find some hang time for 3, for 2, and 1. Finding your way back to figure 4. Now a warrior 1 alignment. Inhale, come on up. Virabhadrasana. Beautiful, you guys. Hands to the hips, square your hips forward. And we're going to do the brain activities that I learned and have been working on this week in your warrior 1. So the arms reach out in front of you. Fingertips connect. Fingertips connect. So stay deep in your warrior 1 alignment. So the right arm will go out to the side 90 degrees as the left arm goes straight up vertical with your inhale. So inhale, left arm up, right arm out. Precision in your lines. Exhale, trace the lines right back how you did and close the fingers together in front of you. Precision, inhale, right arm opens, left arm up. Exhale, trace the lines. Fingertips touch. 1 more. Inhale, opening. Exhale, fingertips touch. Good job, you guys. Now interlace everything. Press the palms forward and up. Inhale here. Exhale, lean over to the right side, stretching into the left psoas. And then come back up. Inhale, full warrior 3, this arm variation, pressing out through your palms. As you reach back through your left toes, 1 long line in the body, or more challenge, bend the right knee, your standing leg, bend it 90 degrees. Keep the whole body in 1 long line, working your right leg and your glute. Last 3, 2, come all the way to standing, lift your left knee up, inhale, stand up really tall. Exhale, clasp the hands around your left shin. Point your left toes down, kick the shin into your hands and start to lean back here. Reach your shoulders back as you kick the shin into your hands. Try to feel the stretch in the front of your right hip. Last 3, 2, 1. Come back to standing and find figure 4. Left ankle crosses above the right knee. Have a seat nice and low. Stacking your forearms for more. Or just relaxing into more of the forward fold version, or working your legs and your arms and your core in another handstand figure 4 style. Planting the hands, kicking your right heel into the right glute. That is the key. Kicking up and finding the right heel into your glute. Find a little hang time. Playing with that. Last 3, wherever you are. Last 2. All right, you guys, keep it going. Inhale, come up to standing. Lift your left knee, lift the arms. Exhale, left hand to the hip, half moon. Left leg goes back, reaching your right arm down about a foot in front of the toes. Feel your left hip stacking open. Take any variation of this pose. Ardha Chandrasana for 5. 4, beautiful variations, guys. 3, 2, warrior 2. Yeah, that was a long sequence on the right leg. Let's take Skandasana to the left side. Squat to the back. Nice, you guys. And just stretch towards your right leg a little bit so I won't mirror you. Reach the right arm towards the right leg and the left arm up, a little different. Inhale there. And then switch, left arm in front of the knee, right arm reaching away from the leg. Inhale here, and exhale, take it to the other side. Squatting to the right, left arm along the leg, right arm up for an inhale. And then switch, right arm inside of the knee, left arm up. Nice, you guys. And then squat to the left, inhale, look to your right foot. Exhale, square off around your right foot, plant the palms. Inhale, float the right leg for more, or add on anything else, chaturanga. Cycle your way through, back to downward facing dog. Big breath there. Through the nose, inhale. Let it go, exhale. All right, guys, let's even it out. Inhale, left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open the inner thigh. Flipping the dog or finding the outer edge of the right foot, lowering the hips, reaching the left arm up, and reaching the left hand behind the back for your left ankle. Maybe grabbing it. Left hand down, inhale, left leg back up in your dog. Exhale, other side, left knee, right elbow. Ground your right foot down for side plank, right arm to the sky. Option to drop your left knee down here. Or go for the same variation with your left leg you did on the first side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg back to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to the nose and step the left foot between your hands. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky and go for your full prayer twist. Left hand to the outer hip. Big hook of your right tricep. Lift the belly up and over the thigh. Press the palms. Keep twisting. Every exhale, twist deeper. Building the pose. Back knee lifts off the mat. And remember, your full bind option is the standing balance. So if you have the full bind, hopping your right foot up to meet the left, coming to standing and extending your left leg forward. Great work on that one, guys. Last 3. Last 2. Good job, everybody. And 1, releasing, planting the hands around your left foot. Hop your right foot a little bit closer. Find a relaxed hamstring stretch here. Or reaching past your left toes, standing splits. Or your one-legged handstand entrance. Just lifting your right leg off halfway. 90-degree angle. Reaching your right leg up to the sky after 1 big hop. Bend the left knee. And then reach your right leg up. It's all in your right leg. Last 3, 2, and 1. Finding your way into a warrior 1 alignment. And coming on up, Virabhadrasana. Maybe check in with your hips. Square everything forward. Find a nice deep warrior 1 stance. And then reach your arms out in front of you. Connect your fingertips. Round 2. Left arm out, right arm up. Inhale, trace a line. Exhale, retrace that same line. Fingertips touch. 2 more. Inhale, opening it up. It's hardest for me at the beginning of the movements. And exhale, touch. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good job, guys. Now flip your palms forward and up. Inhale. Leaning to the left side. Exhale. Try to feel the stretch down into the right hip crease. Inhale. Straighten out the body. Exhale. Full warrior 3. This arm variation. Right leg floating off the mat. 1 long line through your body. More challenge. You're bending your left standing leg 90 degrees. The torso stays in 1 long line. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Bring it all the way up to standing. Inhale, lift the right knee. Exhale, clasp the hands around your right shin. Point the right toes down and kick into your hands. Shoulders drawing back. Shin reaching forward. 3. Just trust this pose. 2. And 1. Coming back to standing. Not yet. Almost done. Figure 4. Right ankle over your left knee. Have a seat. Settling in here. So give yourself a couple breaths. Let your right knee settle down to the mat. Or maybe you're just folding forward, a little bit more restful. Or my handstand junkies, you're nice and warm for this. Just trust me, kick your butt with your left heel. Try to kick your butt. That will give you your hang time. Last 4. 3, 2, coming all the way back to standing. And 1, lift your right knee, lift the arms. Half moon, guys. Right hand to the hip. Left hand reaching down in front of you. You just opened your hip in a different pose, so check in. It might feel nice and easy to open up the right hip this time. Take the same variation you did in half moon on the first side. That looks great, Britt. Stronger in the right leg. Maybe rely a little bit less on your bottom hand. 1 more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Good job, you guys. And then squat to the right side right away. Very good. Okay, so squatting on the right side. Yep, and then squat on the left side. Good. And then back to the right. Okay, now we're all going to go for the bind around the right shin. Just hold on to your shirt if you don't have the bind. Then look down, lift your hips a little bit, and start to toe heel your left foot all the way over to the right foot. Then doing your best to keep the bind, bring all the weight into your left foot and come up to standing with the bind around your right shin. If it didn't work to get here from the ground, then get here from standing. Yeah, get here from standing. And if you're coming from standing, you're holding your right ankle with your left hand. You're reaching your right arm forward and around. Okay, either staying right here or your challenge is to fold forward. Wind releasing pose, bringing your right knee into alignment with the left. Point your right toes up as you drop your right knee and head down. Do your best and see how it goes. I'm coming to spy on you guys. Yeah, nice, Macy. Beautiful. Awesome, Cookie. Great. Hey, Kars, that looks great. Good job, you guys. So good. Is that you, Jackie? Awesome. Try to come back up before you release it. And then, okay, let's try the other side. So come back to your squat on the left now. Good. Binding around your left shin. And remember, it's fine to meet us from standing. But try to challenge yourself. Toe heel your right foot all the way over, looking somewhat like a spider in the process. And then balancing on your right foot. Loosen your bind as you come up to standing. Remember, or just meet us here. Start standing, hold your left ankle with your right hand, reach your left arm forward and go for the bind. Yes, guys, and then try your forward fold. Bowing, knee to knee, drawing the crown of the head down, pointing your left toes up. Yeah, guys, good work. It's a super tough one. Very good, you guys, and then just release that. Woo, good job. Circle the ankles. Who the heck invented that pose? That's from the Ashtanga second series, that pose, FYI. Okay, you guys, step the feet wide. Star. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, squat to the right. Yeah, inhale, back to star. Exhale, squat left. Good. Now stay low, squat right, inhale, look to your left foot. And exhale, square off around your left foot. Maybe float your left leg through plank and take your vinyasa. Lowering down, heart forward on your inhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Exhale it out. Very good, everybody. Take a cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. And then lower your knees down for a moment. Just come into a seated position. You guys are doing awesome. So it's almost downhill right after this. I do want to do a couple more arm balances. So using the block again, have your thumb and your index finger frame it as though you're setting it up for forearm stance. But for my guys that have a pretty solid forearm stance, your challenge is to balance on only the pinky edge of your forearms. So you can hold the block if you like. Set yourself up in dolphin only on that edge to start, and just trust it again. You can lift one leg up, play with a little hops. Try to do it with a neutral neck, bringing the body into one long line. Do your best to keep the neck neutral if you're trying that arm variation or anything else, you guys. Regular dolphin, maybe a regular forearm stance, or if you're working on a different arm balance, totally fine. Do your thing. Yeah, good, Brian. That looks great, Leah. Good assists over there. Yes. Great alignment. Puppy assist. You guys look awesome. About 10 more counts. And then just resting in a child's pose after that. Nice. Good entrances. Good control. Can't tell who that is. Marissa, looking great. Okay, you guys, nice work. Child's pose when you had enough of that play. Big inhale in your child's pose. And let it go through your mouth. One more standing sequence. Have your block handy. Come back to downward facing dog. All right, you guys, inhale, right leg back up high. Knee to the nose, squeeze it in, and as lightly as you can and without lifting your left or your right palm at all. Try to step your right foot between your hands. And come back to crescent lunge. Inhale, rise it up. Eagle wrap, left arm under the right. Pinky edges of the palms forward. Move your elbows up and down a little bit. Find a sweet spot that feels really good. Getting a nice stretch there. Pause. Take an inhale. Exhale, bow to the inside of your right knee. Tap the fingers one time. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, shift the weight. Come to standing. Lift your left knee. Inhale, full Garuda. Cross your left knee up and over the right and sit to eagle. Only here for 5, so get in there right away. Square everything off to the center. Here for 3, for 2, 1. Release the arms first, then the knee. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, revolved half moon. So take your time through warrior 3. Find the hips squaring down to the mat. Then left hand reaches down. Right arm starts to reach up. Lifting up and out of your bottom wrist. Very strong in your left leg. Maybe even flexing at the ankle. If you'd like to bend your left knee and reach for the foot, extra little challenge. Last 3 here. Last 2. And release all the way to a warrior 2. So land the left foot at the back of the mat, windmill up and open. Yeah, great job, you guys. Inhale, reach through the right side of the body. Exhale, extended side angle. So actually the first time you've been here tonight, go ahead and work your way into your deepest version of this pose, including a full bind, including maybe birds of paradise or another half moon if you like. Nice, Leanne. Very good, you guys. Rolling your left shoulder open. Looks good, Spencer. Last 3. Nice, Jackie. Last 2. Good job, you guys. Hands to the inside of your right foot. Lift the left heel off the mat. Walk your right foot a little wider. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. Turn the feet all the way to the right. Come onto the outer edge of the back foot. Lower your left hip without sitting down and reach towards your back ankle. And maybe press the right hand into the right knee and play with exactly where your right foot is and find a nice stretch here. And then squaring back off around to the front, both arms coming down, palms or forearms inside of your right foot. You can keep the back knee lifting. You can work on a hurdle pose or some other arm balances here, or just let the left knee come down and make this a bit more restful. If any of you want to work on stretching your quad from this position, left forearm or left palm on the mat, and the right arm reaches back. Roll the right shoulder open and add this nice quad stretch here. And then releasing, plant the palms, full vinyasa to down dog, or just skip it and step back to your down dog. Paddle the legs out. All right, you guys, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to the nose. So take your time. Keep your palms flat. Keep your belly working. Try to step your left foot through without lifting your palms up. And find crescent lunge. Inhale, come on up. Nice, guys. Exhale, right arm under left. Find your eagle wrap. Yeah, that was a good setup. Cookie, square everything back off. Couple times, just move the elbows up and down. Feeling into your shoulders and your neck. And then neutral eagle arms, inhale. Exhale, one dip to the inside of the left knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, find balance on your left foot. Lift your right knee super high. Another breath in. Garudasana. Crossing your right leg over the left and sitting right down to your fullest eagle pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwrap your arms first, then lift the knee. Go through a warrior 3. Take your time. Keep your right hip squaring down. Revolved half moon. Right hand reaches down. Left arm starts to reach up. Lowering your right hip just slightly. Yeah, nice, Leanne. Twisting. Yes. Awesome, you guys. That looks great, Spence. Kicking into your hand if you're holding the foot. Last 3. Lift your leg a little higher. 2. And 1. Releasing all the way back to warrior 2. Nice job, guys. Almost there. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Yeah, last pose of this sequence. Opening it all up. Fullest version. Only time we'll be here tonight. Full binds. Maybe birds of paradise. Roll the right shoulder open deeper. Left hip tucks under. Yes. Last 3. Good job, balancers. Last 2. And 1. Plant the hands on the inside of the foot. Lift the right heel off. Inhale, left arm reaches forward. Exhale, turn onto the outer edges of both feet. Lower your right hip down. Reach to your back heel. And again, play with exactly where your left foot is in relation to your body. Try to feel a nice stretch and release in your glutes. And then square back off and come into this nice deep hip stretch on the palms or on the forearms. Just like on the first side, you're welcome to take a hurdle pose, or you're welcome to focus more on your back quadricep muscles and reach your left arm back, adding that stretch. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. Step back to your final vinyasa and make your way to downward facing dog. Awesome work tonight, you guys. Okay, we're going to practice a full split. So inhale, right leg up to the sky. If you want to be challenged, keep your right leg straight. Bring it out to the right like you were going to bring your right foot to the right wrist. And then bring it all the way through into your splits without touching the heel down until the last possible moment. If that didn't make sense, that's totally fine. Right foot steps between your hands, and then you start in a half splits. Check in half splits. If you have a cushion, here's where you place it underneath your right hamstring. And keep sending your right heel away from you and walking your left foot back as you square your left hip around to the front. So in full splits, you want to be sitting up tall. In half splits, you're folding. It's actually a myth that folding over your front hamstring gives you that much of a deeper stretch in a full splits. But sitting up as tall as you can is a better hip opener and alignment cue to work on in your own body. Maybe as your hips start to settle, you don't need the support of your hands so much. And in that case, you can reach the arms up to the ceiling, interlacing everything but the index fingers, and then reaching your torso up long and leaning back. Wherever you are, last 3, just try to find some stillness. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, guys, planting the palms and just working into pigeon. So bending your right knee, walking the right foot over to the left, and letting your right knee come down. Very good, guys. If you want to stretch the shoulders here as well, left arm threads under the body, right arm reaches forward, square the chest back to the mat, and fold over your left arm here. Three mindful, big breaths. Bring your breath in to its fullest capacity and fill up your entire body with the inhale. See where you can soften around your right hip and any other tension in the body as you exhale. One more mindful breath. And walking your hands back in. Plant the palms, tuck your toes, lift the back knee, float your shin off, and then take it back up. Release your hip at the top, however it feels good to you. And then we'll move to the left side. So if you have a full splits, your challenge again is to inhale the left leg high, keep it long, take it out to the left, and all the way through your hands without setting the heel down until the last minute. I missed it, but I'm sure some of you guys did that really nicely. And then use your props, use them liberally. If you're tighter on one side, that's very common. Squaring everything back to the front. Noticing if your tendency is to be a bit tighter in the hip creases or in the hamstrings, or maybe you feel both. Every exhale, realigning the right hip towards the front and softening. About 5 more breaths. One more full breath here. Mindful transition to pigeon. Rebend your front knee. Walk your left foot over to the right. And start to align your left shin into pigeon. Back ankle nice and straight. Sit up tall. Inhale. And relax into your pigeon. Option to thread the right arm under the body. Reaching the left arm back forward. And squaring your chest down with your right arm threaded under for a shoulder stretch. Only very minimal muscles working here. Maybe around your left ankle, you stay slightly engaged to protect the left knee joint. Pretty much everywhere else, you soften. Two more of the deepest breaths you've taken all day. Walking your hands back in. You guys have done a great job tonight. Final downward dog. Stepping back, maybe taking the left leg back up to the sky, releasing your hips. Enjoying how this new reset body feels in the final downward facing dog. If you have a jump through, I want you to practice it now. Everybody else, just do your best to get into seated lightly. So inhale in your down dog. Exhale, bend the knees. Try to hop the hips high and then lower everything down slowly. In theory. That was great, you guys. Good. Nice, Macy. Yeah, give it a couple tries. Okay, you guys, very nice. Wide legs. I'll mirror you. Left palm facing up. Keep your right hip grounded. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Start to lean over into your left leg. If you can reach your left palm for the sole of the foot, great. Make sure you're still grounded into your right hip bone. Keep spiraling your right rib cage open and your right arm, up and over the head. Now you can prop yourself up on your left elbow and support your head here, or any other variations that you have in your body. This is a great side body release. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, coming all the way back up. Nice, you guys. And then take your right ear to the right shoulder. Yeah, let the right ear drop to the right shoulder and then walk your left fingertips down the shin away from your body, away from your shoulder. Get a nice stretch there in your neck. Breathe into it. One more inhale. And exhale. And then flip your right palm up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, leaning in, staying grounded through your left hip bone, your left glute. Rolling the left rib cage up and open. Everything is still spiraling. Flexing both of your ankles, pressing both of your hamstrings down to the mat. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Coming back up. Good job, you guys. And then left ear to left shoulder. And then walking your right fingertips down the leg a little bit. And then just relax your arms and let your head take a few slow circles. Slow and full. In one direction, and then go in the other direction. Great work, guys. And then come back onto your mat so you have room behind you to lay back. If you have a block, grab it between your feet. Muahaha. And come onto your back. Tuck the shoulder blades under the body. You can either rest your arms right along your sides, palms facing down, or for less work, you can sit on your hands. Take your legs straight up to the sky. If you have a block, be holding it in your feet. And we're just going to do 20 slow, mindful leg lifts. Breath per movement. Inhale as you lower, tap the block. Exhale, press your low back down and lift. Count 20 on your own, please. If you want to work harder here, you can interlace the hands behind the head and neck and lift your shoulders off of the ground. Keeping your head, neck, and your shoulder blades off the mat the entire time is going to ramp up the work you're doing here. Make sure your low back does not come off of the mat. So keeping your low back grounded the entire time. You're probably almost about halfway. Remember, move with your breath. Last 5. So finish your 20, you guys, and then releasing into a bridge pose. Tuck the shoulder blades under the body. Press your feet down. Lift one vertebrae at a time up and off the mat. And if you have a block, a supported bridge will feel great. Relaxing your hips onto the block if you have it, or you can also use your hands if you don't have a block. And then just soften the breath. Scan your body at this point, and if you have another final inversion you'd like to take, maybe something deeper than this Setu Bandhasana, maybe you want to take shoulder stand or plow, maybe you even have another arm balance, totally fine. In fact, encouraged. You can make your way into that now. Everybody else, just settling into your supported bridge for another minute or so. If you want more, you can start to straighten one or both legs over the block, or planting your feet on the ground and one foot at a time, tucking the toes under, trying to bring the top of the foot up near the block. No rush at all. Keep enjoying this inversion. And when you start to feel the first desire to come down, make it very intentional. 1 inch at a time. Middle vertebrae is coming down first. Low vertebrae and tailbone coming down absolutely last. Knees resting in on each other, feet more open. Let your palms rest up. And just absorbing all the effects and benefits of that inversion. No rush if you're still coming down. All right, you guys, almost finished. Closing twist. I've been really enjoying this Kripalu twist this week, so I'll offer it to you guys tonight as well. Starting all the way on your right side, roll onto your right side and reach your right arm out and your left arm stacking on top of the right and resting your head all the way on the ground. Start to trace a big half circle with your left fingertips up and over the head, all the way opening you up into a twist. And then exhale, retrace your half circle with your fingertips and close it up. Don't worry about feeling any dirt on your floor. Just enjoy the breath. Inhaling, tracing this big moon shape, opening up into the twist. That's all on the inhale. And exhale, closing it up, lying back on your right side. Make it feel really nurturing. Do a couple more on your own. Enjoying this gentle movement with your breath. And then go ahead, and after you've finished about 4 or 5, move on to your left side and enjoy the same movement on your left side. Inhaling a big breath in, the right arm reaching up and over, opening you into a twist, all on the inhale, and exhale, closing it up. Couple more rounds. Have your eyes be closed and feel like you are literally drawing in chalk on the ground over you. Slow and mindful in your movements. 1 or 2 more on your own breath. And then once you are back on your left side, pause and press into the mat with your hands to come back into a gentle seated meditation where we will close class tonight. Sitting up on any cushion is recommended. Half or full lotus if you have that practice. And then finding a long spine, relaxed face, relaxed jaw, relaxed throat, relaxed shoulders, relaxed belly. Just let your belly drop out, especially as you inhale. Final closing mantra, either inside internally or out loud, chanting the sound of Om on your exhales for about 30 seconds. Just on your own, inside. Normal inhale. And hear the sound of Om as you exhale. Releasing that after your next Om. And just noticing if you feel any effect just from that. Bring your palms into prayer in front of your heart. Use this time, the more quiet mind, to send out prayers for other people in need. My good friend and kind of housemate, because they rent a space on our property, lost her mother today. So if you can just take a moment to send out a lot of loving, supporting, nurturing kind of vibrations towards her and her family, it's much appreciated. And then send out those good thoughts and prayers towards anyone else that needs them. We are more connected than we tend to remember on a day-to-day basis. So using the power of vibration and how we know that vibration travels to connect us through positivity, through positive vibration and prayer. And then close with me with one more big breath Inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Ah. And I'm so grateful for all of you guys showing up for your practice and choosing to do so with me. I really, really appreciate it, and I love being here with you guys on this virtual yoga classroom. So I bow to all of you in a lot of gratitude. Namaste. Good job, guys. Good job, lovely people.